Hi, I'm being joined by a senator from the Parliament of Thailand. His name is Dr. Amornsak Kittthananan. Thank you very much for joining me on NewsX here in Geneva. And I want to understand from you what is the relevance and significance of IPU for your country?
Right. It's a very important event for Thailand. Uh, Actually, because the IPU is the assembly of all the parliamentarians. In Thailand, we have two houses, the Senate and also the House of Representative. IPU is, I may say, is a platform of exchange and networking, and the platform of learning in which we can learn from our colleagues from other countries in what they are doing in a specific area. For example, in peace, in democracy, in sustainable development, to listen from on the floor the contribution from all the participants, open our eyes and enrich our understanding about the things that happen in other countries, both the challenges, both the solution or the recommendation. That I think that's a very valuable experience that we can take it back to adapt and adjust to our role in Thailand.
This is your first time attending IPU. How has your experience been?
Wow, it's a kind of like a very excitement for me. Um, it's the first time that I actually even used to work with the international organization like United Nations in Asia and Pacific. But the mandate and the kind of people that are involved with the meeting is quite different. Experience here that we are with people from the like a similar role, the legislative branch of the system. Um, IPU just gave my exposure to the kind of like a network of the parliamentarians all across the world, in which I meet with people from all over the world, from many continents, from Europe, from Asia, from Latin America, from Africa, and also give us an opportunity to meet on the bilateral meeting with some, uh, I may say that the partner, potential partner, in which we can build on this as the a starting point for the future collaboration. For example, the exchange of bilateral visit in which we can build on in the future for the deeper relations between the countries. So it allows me a good experience to meet with people.
Uh, how relevant is the theme of this year's IPU, talking about human rights, humanitarian aid, in wake of the conflicts that are enraging all across the globe?
I think it's very relevant to the situation in the world at the moment. We see the tensions, the conflict in many parts of the world. Given to my country as well, at the moment, we have a conflict in the border, in which we try to pursue the peaceful approach for the resolution. And I think this this not only the relevant to Thailand but to the whole world and, as well. So an opportunity to exchange, to have a dialogue, to have a debate on a different perspective on finding the solution of the conflict. I think it's a very, very valuable things that we can take back and to use the parliamentarian approach that to find a solution on this conflict.
Talking about the conflict between Thailand and Cambodia, it has been a decades-long border issue between both countries, and of course, the U.S. President Donald Trump has chimed in talking about how he was solely responsible for, bringing a ceasefire, a sort of a peace deal between both countries. How do you view this?
I view that is also our aim. I think both countries have an intention. I mean, to solve this conflict because it affects a lot to people on both sides. No one wins on this situation. The proposal from President Trump, I think the government on both sides would consider it deeply, and if we can find a common and mutually acceptable ground on this, which is still some kind of challenging things as well, because because it must need like an sincere from both sides to get on the same pace for the dialogue. We expected that the here in the IPU meeting we have I think I can say that because it's real. Yesterday, the representative from Cambodia approached the Secretary General of IPU to invite Thailand to get a dialogue exchange on this issue, and we accepted that yesterday. And today, the Cambodian side just informed us that it postponed. We feel unfortunate that this is the opportunity, at least on the legislative branch, that which we represent the people from both countries. We should find some common ground and key message that we can take back and inform the government on both sides what should be like alternative solution on this, which we're still waiting for the rest of the conference with the Cambodian side would come back to the Secretary General for the meeting again.
Also, Thailand has been going through domestic political turmoil. There have been two heads of governments. The previous one was displaced, and a new one has been appointed. What's at this point of time the uh, the future of political stability in the country?
I think we are on the on the system. The system is back on track now. The current government, the Prime Minister, already announced that he intends to be in the position for 4 months. So in by January, the latest, that the House will be dissolved and we will go for the election. So I think it's on track. The thing we don't think that would be any other intervention to block or not to allow this process is going. If the government would dissolve before that time, we will be back to the election process. So it's go as a normal process. I think it's be quite stable now.
Uh, artificial intelligence is playing a huge role in in all spheres of life, and including governance. How has the governance model adopted artificial intelligence in Thailand? Are there any policies and regulatory mechanisms in place in terms of the government ensuring that there is usefulness in artificial intelligence, and also confronting the risks that may be involved?
Right. I think AI has a kind of like the positive and negative. Um, for the positive side, is help us have a more efficiency, help us in all area of work and life. The government has, for example, the Ministry of Higher Education, the new minister, he just announced a policy to integrate AI in all field of study at the university level. So make the student used to the AI in all subject area that I study with. In business, they already employ the use of AI, but the other side, the AI governance is a big gap. I think in Thailand as well, uh, in especially on the ethical side of AI, and also the legal framework to govern the misuse of the AI, like a deepfake or like the link it to the use of the scammer to make people in trouble that way. I must admit that for Thailand, it's still an area that we need to concentrate on, in particular for the legal framework, the new act on the AI, which we have, haven't had it now.
uh, Talking about uh, the very strong historical relations between India and Thailand, most particularly people to people connect, and tourism that Thailand attracts from India. How do you see the potential of India Thailand relationship in the future, and how diversified it can be?
I think is a big potential of relations between. In fact, from the historical part, even my names is come from the Indian language, right? So in the future, not only on the tourism, which we see many like Indian tourists just come to Thailand, but I think we can extend our relations in other areas. For example. Um, in trade. I understand that the trade negotiation for the free trade between Thailand and India has not yet fully established now. So that's the area if we can work together, both countries, to promote that the free trade between two countries. Also in education, India has very good education from the school level to university level. I think, and also the cost of study in India is affordable for Thai people. I think this is another area of like, and we can expand the collaboration between both countries, and also the food. Even we have a kind of like a similar food. I mean the spice, but the flavor, the nature of the food is still some kind of different. Which I think the exchange in that area that could promote like an closer tie of cultural specialty of both countries as well. So I can see there's many areas, and we should promote it more, and we should work closer on this collaboration.
Talking about food, I'm sure, like you said, there is a melange uh, in between India and Thai food. And what is your favorite Indian cuisine?
Oh, uh, in India, when I was studying in UK, it was my first time that I have a chance to try Indian food there. I may call I like the tikka masala, right? That's right. Yeah, yeah. It's a kind of like similar to the chicken rice in Thailand. Yeah, which I love that.
And Thailand is known for its touristic attractions. What is that one place that you love that you would like to recommend people from across the globe to visit in Thailand?
Right. I love the sea, I love ocean, so I would recommend Similan Island. Have you been to Thailand?
I've been to Thailand, yes.
Right, right. I would recommend that as a it's very peaceful place, and it's not difficult to access to, and you would experience the very nature of Thai island and the life of local people there. So I would recommend that to people in India as well.
Absolutely. And I do want to know from you, the ASEAN summit is going to take place very soon in Malaysia. India is going to be participating as well, as is Thailand. What are the expectations?
You mean from Thailand? All right. I would expect the ASEAN summit this year that will a good step to make the ASEAN be harmonious. The current conflict inside um, the group should be um, should there should be the exchange and dialogue among the members to find the peaceful solution and make us a stronger bloc. You mean currently the eyes that what eyes to the ASEAN, and if we can make the ASEAN a stronger bloc and cooperate with like a big brother like India, we could be a very powerful cohort for the future thing in whatever area. So I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you very much for speaking to us on NewsX, and have a great experience for the next 3 days when the conference continues up until 23rd of this month.
Okay. Yeah, I looking forward. Actually, I'm gonna contribute for tomorrow on the session of the sustainable development and also the session of the UN reforms. And also the rest 2 days. I still expect to get more contact and to meet more colleagues from other places of the world. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for speaking to us.